Welcome back to Marriage or Hell Nah. Today we're going to be checking out a video that Kevin Samuels is actually going to be doing an interview with let's just say, a sugar baby. And the sugar baby is going to get caught here finessing, this older gentleman. And the reason why I'm doing this, fellas, is that, you have to understand that there's going to be some challenges when you're dealing with these women out here. And so many of these women that we're trying to figure out if they're the ones to choose, what we're going to surely start to see is that a lot of these women are taking shortcuts and they're out here just trying to get sugar babies and trying to get guys to provide for this lifestyle for them. And it's showing that the women that think that being a sugar baby is easy, oh, it's not. The first part of this video, we're going to catch a woman who actually gets caught trying to finesse a sugar baby, but then we're going to look at some of the repercussions of a woman that gets involved of trying to deal with a sugar baby and what happens when she gets a little too confident, what that could look like. So let me stop waffling here and we're going to check out this video.
Women don't want to work, and you deliver nothing of value that's special.
Tell me what I need to deliver.
So obviously you could see Kevin Samuels is just talking to this lady, and basically he opened up the conversation to say, stop looking for shortcuts, thinking that you're going to basically please a high value man. So he's basically, and we've seen this without a lot through Kevin Samuels type of content, but he basically tries to help these women. But you see so many times that women go, well, tell me what I need to do, because they're looking for this shortcut of trying to get a outcome that they want without putting in the work. But let's keep going on, and we're going to show you what outcome she really wants.
And it'll be done.
All right.
Yeah.
But we'll figure something out. First things first, let me just let you know when I'm leaving.
I didn't get the last part first.
The priority is I'll let you know when I'm heading out of town or what I'm deciding to do for the holiday.
And see, you can see Kevin Samuels' face. And the reason why he has that face is because he's probably thinking like most of us, high value or competitive guys out here that's trying to build legacies, that's putting in the work. I don't know what this sugar daddy is thinking about, but there ain't no way in hell you about to tell me what the priority is. And if you're going to be this sugar daddy type, or the woman that's chasing after a sugar daddy, and you think you got the advantage in situations dictating the outcomes, what happens when that sugar daddy decides he no longer wants to put up with your crap? We're going to be taking a look at that. But fellas, don't be out here being like this guy. And this is what Kevin Samuels is about to see. So let's carry on.
Okay.
And we'll go from there, okay?
And we'll try to make it happen, okay? If you want to see me and I want to see you, we should be able to make it happen.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
But okay, so yeah. Go make calls or do whatever you need to do. I'm glad you got your computer. You sound so much more. The last time that I spoke to you around this time last night, you were kind of a mess.
I know. But thank you for everything. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, okay?
So here he is trying to say, you were a mess last time we spoke. I want to make sure you're okay. And then all of that stuff, all that whimpering that he's doing, talking about if you really wanted to see me and I really wanted to see you, I'm sure that we can make this happen. But we obviously don't see this woman's face, but she's probably thinking in the back of her mind, dude, I'll let you know when I want to see you if I want to see you. And women don't have respect for these type of guys. So guys that's thinking about being out here being sugar daddies, bro, you need to relax, because what you're doing is showing this woman and giving her way too much damn power over you. And you can see this woman, she definitely going to lose this guy, because the world is going to find out that this guy, he's out of his damn mind, and she just basically made a fool out of him. But let's carry on.
Okay. Do your stuff and enjoy the rest of your evening. You know exactly where I'll be and when I'm getting.
And And I find it just so funny. And that's one thing that Kevin Samuels does. Kevin Samuels gets straight to the point of showing fellas what the hell to stay away from. Of course, he has a lot of critics, but what the critics don't understand is he's trying to make it better out here for people. But when you got women like this who think that they want to take shortcuts out here, get a sugar daddy, embarrass this sugar daddy, manipulate this sugar daddy, we're going to take a look at another video where the outcome is going to be slightly different. But you see, she just tried to finesse him so much and did it all on live broadcast. And it's going to be so funny to see if that situation just goes. But fellas, understand right here, there's no point in being a sugar daddy because she don't respect you at the end of the day.
Oh, the Godfather is never wrong. Caught you just sugaring that dude up. Wow. Beta male provider providing stuff left and right. And she on here talking about how can I find a high value man? And she's out hustling mother sucker.
And that's what so many women try to do. They always try to hustle you and finesse you out of all the resources that you have acquired when you've been on your grind and your mission. And you can see she basically out there talking about she wants a high value man. Why does she want a high value man? So she can get over on him. And that is what we are starting to see out here is that, fellas, you got to be careful.
That's what you heard. Hustle. How can I get myself ready for a high? Now, he didn't sound too young now, did he? He sounded every bit in his 40s, Courtney.
So when you think it's a good out here trying to do stuff like that, fellas, never a good idea. But we're going to take a look at another video. So this woman obviously thought it was all good when she was out here trying to finesse this guy. But we already know, whether it's this woman or people like this trying to finesse us, it's only going to work out so long in their favor before we try to make better decisions out here. But, she thought it was all good of trying to finesse a sugar daddy. Let's look at another situation where a woman thought that she was powerful. She was going to do all of this type of stuff to this type of sugar daddy. But when a sugar daddy gets upset and says he no longer wants to deal with your shit, and you've been out here trying to disrespect me, just like what that other dude just found out of what that woman was trying to do to him, this is the outcome you find yourself in. So, ladies, think about what you're doing before you actually do it. So let's look at this.
This is why you don't get a sugar daddy, or when you're younger, you don't mess with older men who can use their power and wealth to take everything away from you, because all of this, all my furniture, everything I've worked for the past few years, it's all getting taken. It's gone now because all because my ex filing those false charges on me. I'm currently facing a felony for something that I didn't do. I had to use all my student loan money to bond myself out.
Boo hoo, boo hoo. I don't even know about this situation. I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen videos like this or see this particular video. But notice how she's all frantic, all over the place. He did this to me. He did that to me. No, you wanted to go out here and deal with some sugar daddy. And now this is the repercussions you find yourself in when he no longer decides to be your sugar daddy. But what were you doing with the money he was giving you? Why weren't you saving that up?
Out of jail for something I didn't do. I had to use all my student subpoenas. The little money that I had left, you know what I'm saying? I was able to get myself a U-Haul and get out here, but the U-Haul crashed because I didn't get the reservation correct, because I now have a bond officer who recently broke my wrist arresting me.
See, everything is about somebody else. Everything is about somebody else. She's not taking accountability for the situation that she finds herself in. She probably was dealing with a sugar daddy who decided no longer to put up with her shit, gets her probably kicked out and removed out of her the apartment that he's paying for, and she now has a broken wrist due to something else. But none of this is her responsibility. So, ladies, you think you want to live this lifestyle
for something I didn't do? Oh, because a sugar daddy's man, I don't want him because he's a cheater and obviously abusive. I almost got hit by a semi today, TikTok, and I was sitting in the middle of the air.
Now, look, she's just trying to garner sympathy for her cause. Now, I don't know if any of this stuff is true, but at the end of the day, she needs to take responsibility for the situation she finds herself in. And then now she's going to try to say, oh, the sugar daddy's mad because she no longer wants him. No, he's mad because Well, actually, he's not mad about anything. He's probably pretty happy about the situation. I'm pretty sure the guy that was in the other video where we heard with Kevin Samuels, he's probably mad about to put her ass out when she tried to embarrass him. So she's going to be just like this lady. But you can see that she took no accountability, no, you know, no action to say, you know what, this is my fault right here, and assuming the situation is definitely the outcome that she wanted, but all of a sudden that guy is mad and he's kicking her out. No, because she no longer provides any value to this guy, because this guy knows that she probably was just using him, and then when he decides to stop fitting the bill for her, this is what can absolutely happen.
Arizona desert on the highway, a dangerous highway with semis. I literally, semis 20 feet from hitting me, the car blew up. And I was sitting there and I had no reception. I was able to text or call, but they were not answering their phones, the emergency assistants. So I called him and he told me to call him if I was still there in an hour, and he wouldn't go to the link to get the report to the U-Haul roadside assistants to come get me. So I had to call the cops and highway patrol that came got me. But this is why you don't fuck with an older man, because now I had everything going for me. I worked myself for years, from being a stripper to an exotic dancer. An exotic dancer, stripper to a pre-med student.
Oh, hold on. So now we find out that she went from being a stripper, exotic dancer, to trying to do something else. But yes, she said that she's been working and all of that. So where's her money? But no, she thought she was going to take a shortcut instead of using her money that she's supposed to be going out there doing all the stripping and dancing for, and trying to be more productive in another line of profession. But what happened to all the money that she saved? She was not preparing for this rainy day. No. And this is what so many women find themselves in. Just like the woman that Kevin Samuels was just talking to, when that sugar daddy just stops being some beta male and just started doing some silliness to be able to provide for a lady who doesn't respect him. When he grows a pair, that's probably what's going to happen to this woman. But the point I'm trying to make is that if you think it's a good idea to go out here and look for a sugar daddy, you trying to get to the bag, just know that there's no shortcuts, because you might find yourself like this. And that woman that was on Kevin Samuels, I'm pretty sure she's going to find herself in this situation. So, fellas, when you out here and you trying to be on your grind, on your purpose, on your mission to go find a woman that you want to sit across the table from, bro, there ain't no shortcuts in this. And being a sugar daddy ain't one. And any woman that thinks about this, she's not fit to be at the table with you. So until the next one, marriage or hell nah. I'm out.